First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burger King. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey than me.
What it do, It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Postfight Thoughts. Tony Harrison versus Tim Tszyu. Let's get to the shit, man. First and foremost, Tim Tszyu. You're a good fighter, man. You're a good fighter. I guess I would go on and even say that you're a good 154-pound contender. Yeah, you pick your shots well. Yeah, you're patient. Good body shots, nice uppercut. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Tim Tszyu, you did some shit that made me drop my blunt in my drink. You did some shit that made me drop my blunt in my goddamn drink. First and foremost, you came out dressed like a 5-deuce Hoover Crip. Straight up out of California. Straight up out of South Central LA. Yeah, you came out dressed like a Crip, but with some East Coast music. Yeah, jamming Biggie. Let me tell you something. When I heard that Biggie song, I immediately, the hair on the back of my neck stood up, and a lot of shit came to my mind. I said, this motherfucker is here to make a statement. It's some shit going on. I knew shit wasn't right then. When I heard that Biggie song and I saw all that raw blue, yeah, you were clued up. Yeah, when I saw that shit, I knew it was some shit. And not only did I know it was some shit, when I seen Tony Harrison, let me tell you something. Tony Harrison did his normal ring walk, and he was flamed up. It looked like Crip versus Blood. Tony looked alright until I seen him take them red glasses off. When Tony took them red glasses off, he looked like Kane in Menace to Society. Yeah, when he was in that interrogation room and that detective told him, you know you fucked up, right? That's how Tony Harrison was looking. Make some shit very clear. Yeah, Tim, I gave you a little credit, and that's all I'm gonna give you. Tony, you look bewildered. You look lethargic and shit. The jab was nice. I'm tell you something. When you took them glasses off, all the confidence. And another thing, you look drunk. You look like you had drunk a fifth of moonshine. Tony looked drunk. Before the fight even started, he looked drunk as shit. And you had a glaze to your eyes. I didn't know. Yeah, you had a glaze. And so, you know, you come out, good jab. Let me make this very clear, though, before I even critique you. Showtime, you motherfuckers ain't shit. Steve Farhood, you need to fucking retire from... I'm tired of you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers you're just not good for boxing, bro. All you motherfuckers, I don't like none of you. Mark Kriegel, Farhood, none of you. I just don't, bro. You would have thought they was from Australia. They wouldn't give Tony no rounds. Let me make something very clear. Even though he wasn't throwing the right hand like I wanted him to, it's rounds that he won just with the jab. Because it was rounds he was making Tim miss. And Tim didn't throw a whole lot of punches. And you know what? I noticed when other fighters box and throw the jab and they get hit with big shots, y'all give them the round because they boxed and moved and used the jab. So, you motherfuckers score accordingly to whatever fighter you're picking. So Showtime, like I said, y'all didn't even sound like y'all was on. That's why I'm glad, Tony, I'm glad you didn't wear that American flag, though. That's the only credit you get. You didn't wear the American flag, and you didn't try that shit, because that shit don't work. Americans are not over here cheering for you, bro. You probably, more Americans gonna congratulate Tim Tszyu for beating you and laugh at your defeat. Yeah, most Americans will. So, You look weird, bro. Did a lot of weird shit. For one, you way stronger than you way stronger than what you performed. And I've said that Tony hit hard in a motherfucker. Tony had the power to stop Tim. He threw the right a few times. You never tried to hurt him. You never really tried to put a hurting on him. And he was there to get hit. Tim, listen. Tim, I want to make something very clear. Congratulations to your win. But Tim is very hittable. He's there to get hit. That's what he want. Yeah, he's a Spartan warrior. Yeah, he like one of them motherfuckers from 300. He ready to go to war. And he ready to go out on this shield or take you out. Yeah, he on that Spartan shit. But I'm going to let you know something real quick, Tim. You tough. And yeah, you hit hard. You got a nice uppercut. And yeah, you really are about that shit you say. Jermell Charlo is a brick wall. He's a brick wall, bro. Style all bad for it. Listen, he gonna throw that jab just like Tony threw, but it's way harder. His movement is much better. And not only is his movement much better, he can run you into some shit, bro. He got devastating power. Jermell Charlo stops everybody at 154. I just want to make that very clear. I know we gonna hype this fight up and it's gonna be, yeah, but you're gonna have to come to America, Pippin. And that little ass ring you was in, let me tell you something. That ring is the size of a prison cell. Yeah, that's the size of that goddamn ring. That's another reason. Every time he backed up, he was in a corner. Yeah, that little ass ring y'all had him in. So you motherfuckers, I swear to God, bro, I don't want to send some more Americans, but not no more black Americans. We ain't coming back to your country, Aussies. We ain't coming back over there fighting. I'm glad Devin made it back safely. We got our 2 wins. Yeah, y'all got y'all one. So yeah, it's 2-1. We still winning, and we gonna keep winning. And you motherfuckers can't fuck with this sauce. So I know you're happy. I know Costa Zoo is happy. Yeah, he's y'all golden child. Y'all love him. And I'm gonna tell you something though. Let me tell you something about you biased motherfuckers. And that's why I'm biased. And I'm an unfair motherfucker. And so yeah, just like y'all giving Tim Zoo credit, y'all wouldn't have gave a shit about him if he had went in there and got knocked out. Just like if Cam had to beat Devin, he would have been the real prince of Australia. But you motherfuckers abandoned him when Devin beat his ass twice. So you motherfuckers need to get a little more loyal. Yeah, and give Cam, let him get another fight in Australia. You supportive motherfuckers. So yeah, do some shit like that. Tony, like I said, you look real drunk. Your legs, they was wobbly as shit. I'm gonna tell you something, it down there remind me of that Wilder fight. That second fight, when Wilder came out and his eyes was glazed and he was stumbling all over the ring. That's kind of how you looked. That shit, I'm gonna tell you something, you looked weird, bro. And I ain't never seen you fight and not look confident. From the first round, you looked, I just don't know, bro. I don't know if it was you or if, I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe some shit may come out. Maybe it won't come out. But you look weird, bro. And your energy, I felt it, bro. It was weird. And you wasn't trying to hurt him. I don't know how much you got paid. I don't know what it is. I don't know if one of the motherfuckers cut you a big check. I don't know. This is like some 1940s shit. Like some Sonny Liston type shit. I don't know. But either that or I just don't know. Now, I ain't gonna say you passed it. It ain't that, bro. It was the effort. Nah, you got it in you. You quick. You still got the speed. Nah, you just didn't put a hurting on them like you were supposed to. You didn't really sit down on your punches. But like I said, that fight was much closer than what people say. The jab alone, like I said, he was making a miss at times. And I gotta be honest, the one time you stood in the pocket, you was beating him to the punch. But you stopped doing it. And another thing, he beat the count, he got up. Tony still had more left in him. But like I said, once you got hurt or dropped, they was gonna stop that fight. So